the more than 3 years court date, as a prosecutor, what do you think and comment for this case?
Sorry, the second question
Sir.
to the federal court. How long?
Okay, I think to the federal court will be quicker than from High Court to the Court of Appeal for the simple reason. From the High Court to the Court of Appeal, they had to compile all the documents, thousands of documents, and all the evidence and all the various decisions that were made. So it was a long process. And how many volumes was that? 112 volumes. But now that is already ready. What they have to compile is only the proceedings that in the Court of Appeal, the arguments, which are all in written form, and the grounds of decision, which is already ready. So what they will do is, with the 112, they'll just put one more on top as volume 1, the argument and the decision. So its record is ready.
You reckon the next 3 months we can...
I think it will come up for case management usually within 3 months from today, and then thereafter, I would think that the case would probably come up before the court of federal court in 6 months.
6 months.
6 months, yeah.
6 months will have the final.
Yes,
result.
we'll have the final. Yeah.
Yeah. So
6 months for the hearing, and then they'll have to take some. They'll take some time to deliver. So we're taking about 6 to 9 months. Yeah.
Yeah. So after more than 3 years in the court for this case, what do you comment and what do you think of this case?
Well, I cannot give my personal comments. This is a public case, but what I can say is it took a lot of effort for the prosecution to investigate both documentary evidence, secure witnesses, take their statements, and come up with the charges at the High Court. And of course, the appellant, that's Datuk V Najib, his defense team put up a very strong fight on virtually all issues that can possibly be contested. They took objections to many issues, and therefore, which is their right. I must say, it is their right in defense of their client. But that meant that the proceedings were rather protracted, long. Give you an example. Before we started the High Court case, they filed 4 applications for documents. Then for the prosecutor, that time was a different prosecutor for his contested his pihak. What else? Yeah, a few, 4. Yeah. The gag order that nothing should be published in the press, etc. So they filed 4. So that what had happened was that went from the High Court to the Court of Appeal to the Federal Court. So that process itself was more than a year. Then during the trial, it was, as I say, a long contested trial. Very exhausting, I must say, very exhausting for me and my team. That almost went on from April of 2019 to July of 2020. So about 1.5 months, 1.5 years?
Yeah.
1.5 years. And then from then to now. So all in all, I think now the issues have crystallized. Issues have crystallized. They may raise a few more points if they find from the judgment. So the federal court hearing will be more concise to the core issues that need to be considered.